Hey, my name is Trent Jesberg. I am the co-founder of TwineApps, and I am super excited to go through today and show you our first product, which we've called Biller. TwineBiller takes your wholesale CSV for your subscriptions for your Xero, your QuickBooks, your Employment Hero, and it turns them into individualized, mapped to your customer invoices with their own custom margins. You control it from one central interface, and we are really trying to streamline the way that you manage all of your wholesale subscriptions for your customers. We also think we've come across a pretty cool way to be able to handle your invoicing as well. So what I want to do today is go through and show you how you can connect your Xero file, upload your CSV for your wholesale billing, then be able to go through, customize all of those individual details for your customers, and then push those invoices across to your file for you to be able to go through and on send to your customers. And of course, if you've got merchant facilities connected to your files, then that's going to be able to be connected and taken care of for you in there as well. So let's jump across and check out TwineBiller. So here we are, twinebiller.co. The first thing that you do is connect your ledger file. So if your business is operating on QuickBooks or Xero, this is where you go through and connect it. Today's demonstration is on Xero. So we're going to connect our Xero file from there. It's going to take us across to the integration page. We're happy with that one there. We're going to allow access to it. And we're now ready to go. So this takes us to the dashboard. From here, what you can see is the integration that you're connected to. So it's actually very easy to toggle between the two, depending on whether you're a QuickBooks or a Xero firm. You can check whether your sync is up to date. We'll come back to this area here shortly. What I want to show you now is going through our settings, which you need to set up in the first instance. So the first time you go through, you need to map what you would like each of the individual line items or the products and services that are included within your CSVs to map to what you would like it to in your particular file. So you can see here, it's brought up our settings. We're going to go through and map them here for each of the product type that Xero offers. So we've got our grow, we've mapped it to Xero subscription, we've got our tax code, we can do our categories, so it's nice and simple to manage them from here. And this is where you can select your margin to add onto that subscription type. So if you'd like, we've set this one to be a fixed amount, but it's very simple for you to add on a percentage there. So if you're a Xero partner and you've got a differing level of subscription discount, you can go through and add it from there. I'll also show you how you can go through and set review notes that are built in to be able to go through as well for your customers too. But we're happy with that one. You go through and map each of those options there available for you. We are about to launch Employment Hero, which is super exciting. So if you've got Employment Hero plans, you can see here that we've got the options, and we're also just about to add in the Hero Charge option in there for Payday Super. And of course, if you also on charge QuickBooks, then you can import your QuickBooks plan here, which is the same as going through and mapping each of the QuickBooks product types to push through to your Xero file. You can map the colors of your invoices in here. And this will make a little bit more sense when you have a look at the next screen when we go through and update those. But all of those colors are customizable in there. And what happens if you've got a customer that you don't actually want to go through and on charge their subscription? They could be a long-term customer that's on a fixed fee package. So you don't want to worry about having to go in each month. You can quite simply go in here and complete those details so that it'll add in them to the excluded list so that each time that they appear in the CSV, TwineBiller knows to not incorporate them into what you're working on. So let's jump across and upload our CSV. Oh, I should also point out, if you've got customized templates, you can also go through and map your own CSV template options in here as well. You can add the template configuration, create a name, drop and drag a CSV, and then you go through and map your columns accordingly from there. I won't save that one. We'll jump across to our dashboard. Let's get in and do some invoicing. So go across to your upload billing CSV here. It already recognizes that we're wanting to do Xero. We select our company that we're going to push across our invoices to. this is where you select the mapping of your CSV template. So we're going to upload our Xero wholesale billing. We will select our invoice date for last month. And we'll put in a due date at the end of the month. We select our CSV file. And when we hit this button, upload, it's going to go through, it's going to pass out the CSV, and it's going to map them to any of the customers that it can do a very obvious name match. If it doesn't map them from there, then we can go through and map them manually. But when I click upload, you can see how quick that's gone through and map those out there for us. It's actually recognized those options for us too, which is really cool. So when we open that up, you can see there, it's got the product that it's mapped it. It's brought it through for our billing in there. So we've got our January prices in there. We've got the option in there to update our details with the category that's built into there. It's brought across our margin. It's got our tax rate, and we're ready to go through and save that one from there. Now, I also mentioned that if you've got discounted details that you need to do, this is where you can add in a review date for this particular customer. So you might have received a great discount from Xero and you need to reassess it in coming up. So you can put on whatever notes that you need to add in here. You can save that. That's going to give you a notification when it comes time for that one to come due for you to be able to edit it. And you can also see here that we can add the line item. So with this option here, it's brought through all of our billing details that we wanted to go through. With it, if we've got a pre-filled details in there, we can add on our details in here for the work that we've completed. Select our tax code, and we've just done some more invoicing in there as well. So whilst we've built this specifically for your wholesale billing, we also think that there's a really simple way in being able to go through and actually update all of the details within here for your customers instead of having to go through and update those details, customer, invoice, update details, save, go back, start again. This is a really simple way for you to be able to go through and map all of these. If you didn't have any that were unmatched or didn't map to a customer, this is where they would come through to. Or if this mapping has come through incorrectly, you can go through and select it from your actual customer files that you've got in there. Once you're happy with it all, select the ones that you want to send across. We're going to hit push. Billers doing its magic. It's pushed them across. Now we can actually go across to our archive area here so we can see these invoices that were just taken place. And it's got the shortcut there to take you through to that invoice so you can see the details of that one. Really cool features. If you've got your online payments, it's going to be able to go through and update them there. You can see it's got that additional line item that we just created. This is a really simple way to be able to go through and manage your invoicing in general, but especially your wholesale invoicing from there. That's it. I'll just show you a little bit more around the area. We've got our notification settings there. We've already went through our settings. We've got full user management, audit trail. You can do a little tour the first time that you log in, but it's pretty straightforward. We've tried to really simplify this as much as possible to really streamline the way that you go through and complete your billing. I hope you love it. If you've got any questions, please shoot them on through. If you've got any ideas, I'd love to hear them. My name's Trent Jesberg. Appreciate your time. Talk to you soon.